Do you like cruising, or better yet, playing roulette to win a free cruise? Well, let me show you this new strategy. I'm calling it 25-20. All right, so this strategy I'm calling 25-20. We're going to have a buy-in of $300. Remember, CPass card, they'll scan it, they'll give it back to you, you put it away. So $300, and we're going to get it in $5 chips. So there's 1, 2, and 3. All right, so I'm calling it 25-20. So the strategy is, I'm sure most of you have seen this strategy already. So what we're doing, we're taking 25 chips, or $25. So 10, 25. All right, so we put 25 on the 1 to 18, and then we put $20 on the third 12. Okay, so as I work through the strategy, I want to show you what I do with it. The intention is to push these bets, and every time I win 3 chips, I'm going to increase 2 to 1. All right, and my goal is to increase these to a point to where there's 11 chips here and 7 chips here. Okay, so that's only going to take 3 wins to do that. And then once we win at that level, then we'll reduce back down to this level here. All right, so that's a $45 average. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set stacks of $45 with my $300 here. And this gives us, it gives us 6 bullets to try to make a cycle with this strategy. So, and with the strategy, if you can go 1 full cycle, it's about a $60 or $70 profit. It's according to which one hits and how you grow it. Okay, so I'm going to try to go 20 spins with it just to see how it does. But I'm calling this the 25-20. So let's get started. And I played this out on the video the other night on the Sunday Night Live that I posted this past Sunday. So go back and watch it. I kind of ran through the strategy there, but I didn't really have a name for it at the time. All right, so 20. All right, so that's a loss. So of course, with this strategy, you've got 6 numbers that are your loss right there, and you have your 0, double 0, of course. All right, so here we go. Spin 2. All right, I'm getting another bullet. So 25-20. No guarantees, obviously. All right, 28. Okay, so here we go. So we bring that over there. That is a 3-chip win. Okay, or a 3-chip profit. So now I'm going to bring 5 back over here, 4 there. Now I'm going to increase 2 and 1. So now it makes it 5 and 7. Okay. So you saw I had a 3-chip profit, so I went ahead and increased it. If it would have landed over here, it's only 1 chip. So then you'd have to have a couple of hits on that to increase to 3 chips. Okay, 35. All right, so here we go. All right, and again, that is another 3-chip profit. So we stack that back there. So now we're at 7 and 5. So now that goes to 6 and 9. Okay. Okay, 11. All right, so bring that over here. Okay, and again, that's another 3-chip profit. So we go back, we got 6 here. Now we increase, we take these 3 chips, we put 2 here and 1 here. So now we're at 7 and 11. Now, if it hits now, if we win now, we're going to bring it all down and start over with a new bullet. And again, we're at 7 and 11 now. When we started at 5 and 4. I'm counting the chips. I'm not saying dollars. Okay, 26. Okay. And then there's our profit right there. All right, so now we're just going to take it all down. We're going to bring it back. So now that's one cycle. We're going to bring all those winnings right back to our rack here. And again, we're going to start it out again. Back to step 1. There's 25 and 20. Hence the name, 25-20. All right, so you're at a $45 average to start the strategy. So you would get 45 points every 10 spins. All right, so 30. All right, so it's good whenever it lands over there the first time, because that gets you started. All right, so there's our 3 chip profit. So we bring these 5 back to our rack, and we go 1 here, 2 there. And really, with this strategy here, I mean, the goal, of course, you want to make money, but the goal is to stay at the table as long as possible and lose as little as possible, right? All right, so 12. All right, so we're coming over here. All right, so that is only a 2 chip profit right there. So we're going to bring those 2 chips back to our rack, okay? And we're just going to reset back. Now we're at 5 and 7 again, because that was only 2 chips. We don't increase unless we have 3 chips to increase, okay? And if you wanted to, I mean, you could take these 2 and go ahead and put them there, so that way it can kind of increase your win if you hit over here again. But I don't know, I just find it useful just to kind of keep them here on the rack there. Okay, 22. Okay, all right, so that was a loss, but because I brought the 10, the 2 chips back, that saved me $10. Okay, all right, so now we'll just start over again. There's 25, 20. All right, we're back to $45. So you go $45, and then if this one hits over here, then your average goes up to 60. And if they come by the table and you're at 60, then they'll give you an average of 60. So it's just a matter of when they catch you and come over and count your chips during the cycle. All right, so 30. All right, so that's a good win on the first win, because that gives you 3 chips right there. Okay. All right, so we're bringing that 5 back, and here we go. Increase 1 there, 2 there. Okay, we're at spin 10 right now. And we are sitting at 5 chips and 7 chips. That's $60. All right, 4. All right, so that's only a 2 chip profit. So we're going to just bring those 2 chips back to our rack because we don't have 3. All right, 20. That was a loss again. All right, there we go. So we got $10 back out of that. So we'll just bring it. That's why we brought it back to our rack. It's kind of like a little bit of an insurance, because those numbers are going to hit. It's hard to avoid them. All right, we're starting over step 1, 25, 20. All right, 5. All right, so that is only a 1 chip profit. So we'll bring that 1 chip back to our rack and reset 25-20 again. And you know, if you could hit a few of these cycles in a row, or a couple cycles in a row, I mean, it'd be fine. So 0, but of course, again, no guarantees. Okay, there's 25, 20. And if you wanted to, you could switch it up. You could take the 25 and put it over here 19 to 36 if you wanted, or you could put, and then you could put your 20 over here. So you could flop sides, but it just, all it does is change where your double streets are that you're avoiding. Okay. All right. So 28. All right. That's a good win on our first spin there. Let's see. So that's 3 right there. Let me put that back to my rack right there. No, that was our profit, wasn't it? Okay. All right. So there's those 3. Now we're going back to here. That's 25 and 20. Add 1 chip. Add 2 chips. And we still have this 1 chip here that we had for profit a minute ago. Okay, 12. All right. All right, so that is only a 2 chip profit right there. Okay, so we're going to put it back here, but with those 2 chips plus that 1 chip we won earlier, now we have 3 chips to work with. We're going to put 2 chips there, 1 chip here, so now we're at 9 and 6. So we're at $75 average right now. Okay, 19. Dang it, every time we think we're about to get started, one of those 6 drops in there. All right. So there's 25, 20. All right, we're back to step 1. It's not exactly going very well. All right, 6. All right, so that is only a 1 chip profit. We'll bring that back to our rack. Okay, 30. All right, so remember that's a 3 chip win profit right there. All right, so we're gonna go 1 and 2. So now we're at 25 and 35. And double 0. All right, so that was a loss. All right, so for that session, we'll just say that's the end of our session. We went 19 spins. There's 100, 115. So that's $185 loss on that session. Let me spin it out again. That went pretty quick. So let's do it again. Have you got a strategy you would like me to try out? Send it to me, roulettecruisin@gmail.com. 30 spins. Buy-in has to be between $200 to $400. Send me all the rules, what to do when you win, what to do when you lose, and when to walk away. Can't wait to see them. All right, let's run it through again, just to see how it does for a second session. All right, here we go. Spin 1. We're in again. 25, 20. Okay, 35. That's a good spot for that first win, because that is a 3 chip profit. Okay, So here we go. We're going to put 1 here and 2 here. Oh yeah, forgot. Got to buy in for $300 more. So there's another $300. All right, 5. Okay, so that's only a 2 chip profit right there. So we're going to bring those 2 chips back to our rack. All right, we're just resetting back to the 5 and 7. And let's see, 100. What was it? 7. 180 and 115. So 3 of these. 3 of these, not that. Okay, so let's put that back over here. So we can just keep up with how much money we've either earned or lost. All right, there we go. That's a loss. All right, so there's that $10 there. All right, there we go. 25, 20. Okay, 27. Okay, that's that 3 chip win or profit. And let's see, so we're going to just reset back to normal. And 1 and 2. Okay, 27 again. All right, that is another 3 chip profit. So back to 7, 5. Now go 1 and 2. Now we're at 9 and 6. So that's 9 chips and 6 chips. Okay, 28. All right, and again, that's another 3 chip profit. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2. So now we're at 11 and 7. So when it's set up this way, you'd kind of prefer it to land on this half. I think you get a few more, an extra chip off of this end. All right, 18. All right, there we go. That is a 4 chip profit right there. We're going to stack it up. We're going to bring it back to our rack. All right, reset. All right, 25, 20. And probably what I would do is every time I got a stack like that, I would count out 100 and set them off to the side so I know I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to respin or spin that, okay? Let's say 33. Okay, again, that is a 3 chip profit. Let's see, so stack that there, bring it back. So 1 and 2. So now we're at $60. So hopefully they'd come by and catch you at $60 and have your average at 60. All right, 12. Okay, that's only a 2 chip profit. We're going to bring those 2 chips back to our rack. Okay. So let's do this. Go ahead. We're going to put this back. We're going to get a black chip, so that way we know we're going to keep that. All right, there we go. All right, again, that's another 2 chip profit. All right, so now we have the 2 chips, that one and the last win. So we're going to take 3 of those, 2 and 1. And if you wanted to, you could alternate. You could swap sides back and forth if you felt like, well, it's been there for too long, So 13. All right, so that is a 3 chip profit. So here we go. We're going 2 and 1. So that's 7 and 11. So now you're at $90. So maybe they would come get your average when you're sitting here at $90 on the table. Okay, 32. All right, that's what we needed. We needed a hit there. And what is that? A 3 or 4 chip. So that's only a 3 chip profit. Remember what I said earlier? When it's at 7-11, it would be better if it hits down here because you get 1 more chip. All right, it's 1 more chip profit. All right, so now we're going to collect all that. All right, I'm going to count out at $100. I'm going to bring this 5 back to my rack. I'm going to exchange that 100 for a black chip. I'm going to bring that black chip back to my rack. All right, so here we go. Restart. All right, 25-20. Okay, 8. Okay, that is only a 1 chip profit. We'll bring that 1 chip back to our rack. So with that last cycle that hit, we started with $45. We brought back $105. So that is a $60 profit over 1 cycle. That, that's kind of the minimum. So $60 to $75 is normal profit with this strategy. All right, 28. All right, that is a 3 chip profit. All right, and we're going to go 1 there, 2 here. Okay, 11. All right, that's only a 2 chip profit. So bring those 2 chips right here. So we're at 5 and 7. We got the 3 chips profit that we've had. We're going 2 chips over here, 1 chip here. So now you're at 6 and 9. So 45 and 30 for $75 out on the table right now. Okay, 10. And that is a 3 chip profit. And we're going to take 2 there, 1 there. Now we're at 11 chips and 7 chips. We're at $90 on the table right now. So 55 and 35. And 11. All right, that's what we wanted to have happen. We wanted to hit on this end when we're at this level because that is a 4 chip. That is a 4 chip profit. If it would have hit over here, that would have only been 3. So that's an extra $5, right? All right, so that's 1 cycle completed there. So we're going to count out 100 again. Okay, so that is $110. We're going to put 100 over here. I want to get a black chip, stack it. Bring this $10 back to our rack. 25, 20. And we're on spin number 18. And we have 3 bullets left. So this one, 2 more to see if we can recoup the money we lost from our first session. All right, double zero. So loss. 25, 20. Okay, 21. That's a loss. 25, 20. All right, just spin 20. All right, so then we're here at the end. I'm going to go ahead and make this. I'm going to add it up. I'll bring it up a little bit. So now we're at 7 and 5. So now 35 and 25. All right, 31. We're going to just kind of go ahead and get an extra step ahead right now, Ben. We're on our last try here. All right, so that is a 3-chip profit. All right, 1 chip here, 2 chips there. So that was let's spin 21. All right, 13. That is a 3-chip profit. Here we go. 2 there, 1 there. You know, and if you wanted to start it at, you know, the 35, 25 level, you could. I mean, it takes 1 step out, so you only have to have a couple wins in a row maybe to be at the 7-11 like I was talking about. But completely up to you. All right, so that was 6. Let's see, what is that? That's a 3-chip profit. All right. Let's see. Well, that was already. That's 7-11. So we were already at 7-11 point. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull it down. So let's count out 100. Not sure how we got there that fast. That one took that 1 step out, I reckon. Makes that big of a difference. All right, so that is a black chip for that. All right, so we have 3 chips left over. So what do we do with 3 chips? Where would you play 3 chips? Would you, go for one to 18? What do you hit? 6? Let's go down here. We're going to go 19 to 36. You could either do that or say, hey, here, dealer, give it to them as a tip. But let's see if we can make it happen. See if we can get a couple more chips out of it and try something else just to finish the session off. Because I'm at $400 right now. Okay, so 33. All right, so that is a 3-chip win there. All right, so now we have 6. Let's see, let's go some double streets. All right, there's 5. Let's put an extra one right there. Now I'm just finishing off all my colored chips here, just to see if we can make it be a little profitable. See if we can get back enough to go another series. Okay, 31. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's a push. Let's see. We'll keep it right there for right now. All right, 15. That's another push. There's 5 there. All right, so we've done that enough. All right, let's try some corners here. Shift these. All right, now I've got 6 corners covered with 6 chips. All right, 22. All right. Scratching and clawing back. All right, so this is 8. It pays 8 to 1. All right, so now we have 9 chips. All right, let's go some streets here, right in the middle. And let's double up one of them. Let's see what that hit. That hit 22. Let's go 13. All right, here we go. All right, so this is kind of going into the 8 streets strategy that I have. All right, 33. All right, so that was a loss. Okay. All right, so that was 2 sessions there. We went 2 sessions for the 25-20 strategy. So there's, let me put it so you can see it. So, all right, so there's $400. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So essentially we started with $600 for those 2 sessions. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $515. So we're down $85 for those 2 sessions. But we probably earned, I would suspect we probably earned 180, 200 points for that session. So an $85 loss on 2 sessions of the 25-20. And, hey, if you see anything that, maybe tweaking it, might make it a little bit better, by all means, throw some comments in there. Let me know. But it's a strategy I've seen played several times on the table, on the cruise and stuff, just because the way these pay, you've got to have a certain ratio that kind of works. The 5-4, chip number works pretty good, because you at least earn 1 here, but if it lands over here, you earn 3, okay, profit wise. Okay, so that's why people play it. It makes profit everywhere it hits, essentially, except, of course, your bust numbers. But if you flip it, if you put here and here, then of course this is your bust. I've seen it played to where you could put like 9 chips here, 5 chips or something over here, and put 1 chip, maybe on this street here, maybe to cover one of them. And, it's just kind of to hedge it just a little bit. But, hey, you got to leave something open for profit. So you've got to come up with a strategy that, gives you ability to make profit as well as sustain your time at the table. Okay, so there it is, the 25-20 strategy with pressing. Okay, so anyway, hope y'all like that strategy. And if you would, make sure to like this video for me, and make sure you like and subscribe to 35-1 Roulette Cruising. And until next time, happy cruising, and see ya.